So a big part of my campaign has always been this argument. Republican versus Democrat is not a key dynamic in 2018. The large looming issue facing us is corporate control of our government. That's the issue that 3rd District residents need to be concerned about. Now, the advocates of corporate power like to paint this issue as a dichotomy, with the free market over here versus the government over here, and that's just silly. There is no market, there is certainly no free market without a government in place to create rules for how it will function. What we have got to have in 2018 is representatives with no corporate allegiances who will create rules for the market that will redound to the benefit of all segments of society, not just the elite few. And particularly for the 3rd District, we have got to have representatives who will change the rules so that we can have a prosperous rural America, because the current rules are killing us. And take the Trump budget as an example. That should have been called a blueprint for the destruction of rural life in America, because that is what it is. $1.5 trillion cuts in Medicaid? Are you kidding me? That'll close nursing homes and hospitals all over the 3rd District. And when those dollars are no longer circulating in those communities, more businesses will close, and more businesses will close, and then churches, and then schools. It's a death spiral. Send me to Washington and I will rally rural representatives, any rural representative willing to renounce and cut all ties with corporate America, so that we can create new rules, so that we can create a prosperous countryside. We can do this. Republican or Democrat, we can live our legacy as serving as a check on corporate power. We can be the spark that ignites a political prairie fire. We can lead the nation in the struggle to separate corporation and state, because that's the great task before the country now. That's what has to happen in order for us to have a government of, for, and by the people. Please help me make that happen. Please vote for me next November.